entire Keep It Classy team today, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo.
It's your boy Juju on the beat.
It's your boy Papi Alto, que lo que.
It's your man Zayto. How we doing?
And today on the Keep It Classy podcast, we want to talk about all the good things that we've had in this last couple of weeks.
I feel good. I knew that I would now.
And
Facts.
so, no, we were talking about it earlier. Oh, chill. No, we were talking about it earlier. There was a couple things that we could have talked about. We wanted to brief over some recent stuff that we've seen. Earlier this week, Chris has sent us some videos of a basketball player, talking about his feelings and talking about how it's hard for athletes to come together and be able to discuss, their feelings, because it's a lot of pressure,
Facts.
as athletes.
Yeah, especially the athletes, man. They go through so much. It's insane. Especially Beasley when he spoke up the other day. That's
By the way,
sad, bro. That's
That podcast was great, though.
Hey,
It was a good episode.
shout out to them. Facts. You were.
Oh, my bad. Y'all have a moment.
I was just trying to say it was a good episode and then keep going. I was just trying to.
It's funny as hell. He just cuts me off.
Because he just brought it up, so I was like, that podcast was like, that episode was good, but you can keep going, though.
No, that was good. He opened up and he spoke up about, his family, like how he got treated, and us being fans, we don't know like what he goes through and stuff like that.
I agree. I think that he made some good points about how, like, as athletes, people always ask the question, or always saying like, yeah, like he's a crybaby, this and that, but you're never asking why, someone is crying, like, or why this is happening. So I think that's a good point I think he made, and as a former athlete, I mean, I'm not. No, former, but I'm always an athlete. Retired.
He was drafted in his dreams. He was drafted.
You're right, damn well. Number one pick.
What? Number one?
That boy was like 20.
But I think as an athlete, it's definitely one of those things where, it's hard to show emotions, and you're not really allowed to. It's almost like you're not allowed to show emotions. You can show like anger and like upset, or that dog mentality of emotion, but you're not allowed to show like a softer side, or like upset, or like weaker side, people would say. So I definitely feel like that plays a lot of mental health, and like majority of the time, with specifically with athletes, that has come up a lot, especially in basketball, like that mental health and like getting your mind right in order to perform and like be able to do the things that people are expecting out of you.
On a higher stage, there's what is it? There's this coach, I can't remember who, but I think he called it like Tiger Sessions, or like it was part of their like school name, their school mascot name. And it was just a session they have like every 2-3 weeks, and they just talk about not basketball, outside of the arena, they just have these sessions and just talk about life. That's how they build a bond as teammates together, because obviously it's a long season. So it was just cool seeing that, like be able to see the background of a school basketball team and all that. So
the background,
like
backstory. I got you. I already know what you're talking about. Don't worry about it. I mean, no, I believe that. I think most coaches, you won't even see coaches like tell you or even talk about like that mental health.
Yeah, no, there's not a lot of them.
No, like I remember in college we had some guys, or we had some people who come in and tell us to write about how we felt on a piece of paper. Like basically write some words, say a couple words that
how do you feel?
How you feel.
Did it help you out?
No.
Wow, for real?
No. Like
I would think you.
Talking about it. No, I mean talking about it.
It is different because you're writing it and not saying it like.
Right.
Expressing yourself in a way.
We were able to talk about it afterwards, but even talking about it, it was kind of like, I think, people have their own, people go through things different, right?
Right, yeah, of course.
So like, me, I was on the team, majority of Caucasian people.
Right.
And so I'm not going through the same things they're going through. Like, they're talking about whatever they're going through, and I'm just like, it's like, that's not something that I could say, like, I have to deal with or as a problem to me. So, like, I don't get your ends, you probably won't get my ends because you're not going through it. So it's like I get it. You know, we're open to talk about it, but nothing's being changed or nothing's happening different that's gonna help me feel better about whatever I'm going through mentally. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was definitely like one of those. Oh, it's nice that they brought someone along to talk about it, but it really was no like change or difference. I think.
And I feel like the good thing is too nowadays in the sports world is being more open. Than before. Like,
speaking up.
A lot of people are speaking up because it is becoming an issue, and people like again going back to Beasley, like how they were saying like he said Dwight Howard cried and everybody make fun of him instead of asking like why are you crying, and you know and that could really hit a trigger point in somebody when they're going through it because it feel like he's asking for help and nobody's listening.
Right.
And that could push you in a mindset, that could push you very left or right, and you can get stuck in a very bad situation with yourself. Because now you're talking to yourself.
Right.
Nobody's helping you, you feel abandoned, and it's hard.
And just think about it at that level, like, they're making fun of him, like, you guys are all grown men, you should be able to, like, lift them up, you know, whatever's going on. Like, obviously it's a job, but y'all are teammates. You should be able to, you know, come together. Obviously, like I said, another basketball team, be another long season, so y'all should be able to start connecting with each other if something's going on. You know, don't even bring it to the coach. Do it as players. So.
I agree. Yeah.
You gotta try to like find a hobby or something that gets your mind to escape whatever that you're going through, and whatever you're doing in that hobby that is gonna put in happy thoughts and happy you know memories in that blank space that you have mentally.
True.
And no, I agree. I think we're also talking about because I know there's recently an athlete that had committed suicide for, you know, going through the same things that most people are going through. But I think when they're athletes, it's a little different because you're not able to, like I said, you're not able to express it. And like it's looked down upon to be able to express how you feel. And there's so much pressure that you're constantly, especially like these college athletes
at that stage, like,
at D1, D2, D3, like there's so much pressure from your parents, from your coaches,
school,
all of it,
sports, and then the future.
Like, you have to maintain a GPA of 3 point something, but you're having to, you know, practice. You know, you have all your meal stuff, meetings, this and that.
It's like you're on a constant go. There's no break. There's no break.
True.
Like, you know, so it's either for people that love this sport so badly that they're like willing to give up their whole life for it and their mental, you know, health, or it's like, you know, you quit. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's something in the middle. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's
nothing. It's either or, you know. People love it enough where they like, this is like a lifestyle and I don't have to think twice about it. I don't feel bad about it. I don't have no like depth or things, you know, so it's either that or it's the other way around, you know.
For sure.
So with that being said, you know, we want to get out of the sad and mopey conversation.
Right,
you know?
right.
We're going to bring it to our...
Hold on. Before we switch it, don't be afraid to ask for help if you're going through stuff. Talk to somebody, make yourself feel better. Don't be afraid. Don't. There is somebody out there in the world for you to get help. Don't be afraid. Shit, we here. Keep it classy here with you.
Yeah. You go
talk to us.
Comment, message us. You know, we're down to talk, you know, every now and then. Especially, even, you know, especially if we're going through it, we'll definitely be here. You know, we're here for the people. We're here for the community.
And, like, for everybody. Mothers, because I know there's single mother out there and raising a child, and, like, I know that's very tough. You know, keep pushing, keep fighting, because I promise y'all there's something great in the world, again, for the fathers as well. Keep pushing. There's something greater on the other side of that grass, man. Just keep pushing. It goes for everybody.
It's definitely something we need to keep bringing up, because I know a lot of my friends definitely, I kind of tell them, like, you know, a lot of my homies, we always kind of break it down sometimes out of nowhere, not even, you know, just a normal conversation. So always talk to somebody. Definitely there's someone around.
Facts.
And one last thing I would say is that,
but we do have one more thing.
Where's he going with this? He said, and one last thing I'm about to say.
Because you guys are ending it now. I'm like, okay, now I want to say this.
Come on. You can't let us get our shine?
Well, he said, I'm like, wait, do I say something? I'm going to say something. I froze for a second. I'm like, I got it.
When you think you're the only person that's dealing with whatever you're dealing with, just know that there's 100,000 more people dealing with the same things you're dealing with. So, like, with that being said, like, you're not alone in anything you're thinking about. Everyone's probably had the same thoughts that you had, but they're not able to talk about it out loud. Yeah. So, that's just the only thing I have to say. With that being said as well, we're going to move to our next topic, our next segment. It's the Would You Rather segment.
Okay.
With the Keep It Classy.
And let me know what y'all think, too, man. Would you rather? Let me know what y'all think.
Yeah, go ahead and comment down below, subscribe, all that stuff, like, comment.
Everybody.
We want to know what you would do if you were in our shoes.
I want to hear. So our first question. Our first question, fellas. Would you rather have a conversation with your past self or your future self?
Would you have a conversation with your past or your future self? Would you rather? That's a tough.
That's an easy one for me.
It's easy. Go ahead, start us off.
Go ahead. Honestly, I mean,
I'll go after you. You can.
I think for me it would definitely be my future self. Mainly because I'm the type of person, like, I'm done with the past. Once I'm done with it, I'm done with it. Like, I'm not gonna go back. Like, I'm not gonna try to fix anything that's been, it's in the past already. Like, it's happened. So with that, like, I would rather go to my future self because I'm gonna be like, what's going on? How you living? And then I'll be like, what's up with this stock market? You know what I'm saying? We trying to blow up. Tell me something. What happened?
They want the secret. You want to
get who won the World Series? Like, what's going on?
Hold on. You trying to get that early.
I'm trying to get rich quick.
Nah.
Tell me what's going on. But nah, seriously. But I would I would want to see, like, what my future self is doing. And, like, if I could prevent, if it's not something great or if it's, like, something that's, like, if I'm in the same place, I would want to change something.
Right, that I hear you.
I'm able to make a change right there and there.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on the future self.
Okay.
And the reason why is, like you said, I'm gonna have that conversation, but I'm not gonna cheat like him. What's the stock market? Stock markets and this and that. Like, I'm gonna definitely, like, just kind of figure out where my head's at that time and how I got up to that time. Kind of just be able to see where I'm at that time. I would.
So you don't want to see your future? You just want to hear?
Yeah, I want to hear. I want them to talk to me, like, how I got at that. Not how I got at that moment, but to be able to, give me some insight. I would say, I don't want all the secrets, but give me like a key.
So you're getting to my shit again.
I know. We're messing up. Yeah, I say, like, give me a key. I say.
Give you a key. That's a good one. I honestly don't even know what to pick, to be honest.
Really?
Because if I go back to my past, I'm going from what's been happening to me from right now, right to the past, and I'll just tell them, hey, do these type of steps, so you won't be in my shoe I am right now.
No, come on, you can't be saying both, bro. Pick one. This man about to give us both answers. Say both, then. Say both, and go ahead.
Oh man, No, I'm gonna go with pass.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with pass.
Really? Why would you say that?
Why?
Because if I could go to the past, I could talk to myself and, like I said, tell myself not to do these type of things. So won't be in my shoe where I am right now, technically where you at right now.
Right.
Do it differently, because if I could go back on so many, back in the time, occasions. Boy,
yeah, no doubt.
It'll be a lot different.
I feel like, though, if you think about it, though, if you go to your past self and you're telling him, like, hey, don't do this or do this, I feel like everything that I've done in my past has made me who I am today. And, like, I wouldn't change, because I feel like once you change or tweak something that has happened to you, you're not going to be the same person you were today.
You're tweaking it for your future. Regardless of
we're messing up the timeline.
No, but I'm saying, like, in general.
Regardless, you're tweaking something. You're asking knowledge of how you do it. You're already cheating yourself in life. If I could go back in time, I could teach myself not to make the mistakes that I made. And I get it, though. Like, I agree with you. But I'd rather pick the past.
Because mistakes help you to achieve the things that you could not achieve before. You know what I'm saying? Losing is winning, I think. Like, what are you gonna say?
No.
I'm just saying, because
sorry, we had a side conversation.
I could, like, I'm just going back, like, me personally, I could have been a pro if I never got hurt and stuff like that. Like, I could go back in that time and do stuff a little bit differently. I'm a pro.
No,
You feel me? Like,
I would do the
that's
same.
what I'm saying. Future, I don't know my future. I can't tell my future. I'm gonna ask him, but then I still gotta go through the stats, whatever.
Right.
I already know what I did. I can try to correct that.
But are you, like you said, are you okay? Let's say if there's a tweak with it, you're saying you told Julian.
I'm tweaking my past for better now.
But I'm saying like, okay, say you do that, right? Say you do that, right? Say like you do that, right? Mm-hmm. Basically, you're saying you would not want to be here in this situation right now. Like,
no, I
say
don't take any of that for granted.
But I'm saying my point is, since you are, trying to basically change your present tense right now, like you're doing something. Right, you're doing something to basically change what you have going on right now.
Right.
A lot of things that you've done are not going to happen because you're changing that while you're doing it.
Watch this. Okay, watch the thing that I'm gonna change.
Okay, hear me out.
Where I am right now, I ain't a millionaire.
Right.
I ain't rich.
Right.
If I can go back and fix my past and be a professional, I'm rich. Family set.
That doesn't guarantee you're rich.
My family is set.
I mean,
that doesn't guarantee you're rich, though.
But
I'm about to be a professional baseball player.
But then we gotta see that process. That process right there.
This is true. But I was this close to being a pro. I know I could have been a pro. So if I could change that and have my family set and I'd be good and stuff like that, now, yes.
But I'm saying, okay.
I'll still know you through him, regardless.
No, but I'm not about that. I'm fine.
He bringing it away.
No, because he's saying I want to be here in this moment right now. So,
but
I still would have you, and guess what? You come with Julian and stuff like that, right? Say, oh, we got you with the good seats.
Oh, say that.
Oh, son, well, yeah, we had the dugout.
Right.
Oh, shit. You feel me?
Back it up. You have the wristband?
And then now what? A podcast is supposed to happen. We could have had the background story of MLB stuff.
No, I get that. I get what you're saying. My point is, though...
I'm going back to the past.
No, I hear you.
My point is, like, you're going to the past, you're doing those things. Say you're like, okay, I'm setting myself to be a professional baseball player, right? But something can happen where, like, that still doesn't happen. And it's not like I'm saying, like, anything could have happened. Like, maybe you got to AA. They give you a little signing bonus of, what, 20 grand. You're a professional player, right? And then something happens where you just don't move forward. You just stay in AA for, like, 5 more years.
My connection's a lot different from now.
Right.
I didn't make it pro. I got a bigger check in my bank.
Mm-hmm.
I know people. I'm investing in making it better.
I mean, yeah. I got
a game.
I thought about this so many times. Like, only if, like...
Right, but I'm saying you can think about it and have a plan, but your plan might not work out.
But you don't know what your future is. What if your future is not what I was saying? Because you're trying to reach your goal to... You got the background, you got the blueprint.
You said my future not what I was saying?
Yeah, because you're talking to your future self, how you got this.
We're together forever.
Alright, suspect. You just told another man we're together forever.
Not like that, bro. Dang. We're friends.
Hey, he was telling him. But pretty much I'll pick the past because I know what I could do and stuff like that. And I'll be a baseball player, man. That's all I wanted to do as a kid, playing the big leagues. And I was this close of doing it, so I'll go my past.
I mean, I get that. So, I mean... I think it works out for both sides, I guess, because either way, I guess you're helping yourself to be better.
Yeah.
But I mean, we could move on from this. I feel like either way you go, you can't go wrong. I mean, you possibly could, but
All right, fellas. Number 2, the second one is: would you rather lose all your memory or lose all the pictures you ever taken?
Hold on.
Lose all your memory or lose all the pictures you ever taken?
Alright, if you really think about it, you could easily go with like the pictures. Cause fuck that. Pictures.
Pictures?
Pictures? I'm gonna go with lose all the pictures as well.
Because either way, like I want to have the proof of the picture and shit like that, but think about it, I don't know you there. I'm losing all my memory completely.
Right, you're forgetting everyone. Like, I'm going to forget who you are. I'm going to forget who we are. Like, I'm going to be like, you know, I'm gonna look at this picture and be like, oh, okay, so who's that person?
What is
And they're gonna have to explain to me. I'm like, I don't remember that.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with y'all. Pictures as well. Because I do kind of, I like, there's a lot of memories that I try to hold on to. Obviously, there's a lot that I try to keep, you know, specific, and the ones that they're all, you know, that's all. But, no, I'm just playing.
But that boy said, you know.
I just try to get deep. No, never
That boy
mind.
making movies.
But yeah. All right, then the third one, fellas, is would you be okay with your daughter if she was married to stay home dad that didn't work, so your daughter was making the money but your husband wasn't? Would you be okay with your daughter, Julian, marrying a guy who's not working, and your daughter is?
Dude, the thing is though, us as fathers, you think we're gonna have to say so at this point in life?
I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, because as a father, you would. You're looking out for your daughter.
That means my daughter's successful and whatever they choose, they plan.
But this is the daughter that she's in love with. He's everything. But she's okay with him staying home.
I mean, but I don't know, because I wouldn't mind being a stay-home dad.
Wow. All right.
Hey,
we got it here, folks.
I wouldn't mind it. I honestly wouldn't mind it. I mean, I get to spend all day with my kid, raising it and all that stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind it. That means my wife is successful. And we made a decision. We talked about it. We made a decision. She didn't want to end her career. She wanted to continue her career. You know,
But
I'm sacrificing.
You're talking about your daughter's husband, not you as a husband.
What?
I know I'm. What I'm saying is at the end of the day, it's gonna be her decision.
So you're letting her choose.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with the no.
No.
my man's needs to.
Because they're grown at this point. They're grown. Like it's
I mean,
it's
but
a
yes.
decision.
But yes, I'm gonna
Am I
tell her.
okay with it? Yes.
I'm
That
gonna
means my
tell her.
daughter's successful. That means she got it. They talked about it, like how I was saying, and they figured it out. At this point, they're grown. They have no
Keep it
say
classy.
so.
Keep it classy.
I mean,
They have no say so.
I have no
I
problem with
wouldn't
it.
mind being a stay-home dad either.
I have no problem with guys or men being stay-at-home dads, but I think, in my honest opinion, like when it comes to my daughter, this is someone that I want the absolute best for. So if you're talking about the guy that she's talking about marrying, being almost basically kind of a bum, then I mean it's not being a
That
bum,
doesn't mean that they're a bum.
No.
but it kind of
So
does.
so you're basically saying that the women are bums because they do that.
No, but the difference between the man and the woman is that the woman is literally, she's gonna probably being a stay-at-home mom is like a difference. I don't know. I feel like women
The outside in, looking at outside in.
I think it's different.
Looking at a guy that's being home and the wife is out. That people are gonna look at that.
That's
like,
because
wait,
that's
what's-
what we
the picture
see
doesn't look
growing
right.
up. That's what it's supposed to be. But in reality, they could both do it. A dad could be a stay-home dad and take care of his kid while his wife works, or vice versa. The husband could work while she take care of the kids.
I'm dead. No, I'm sorry. No, I hear you.
No, you don't.
I was laughing at that. I was laughing at something else.
That's what I'm saying. I was laughing at something else. Not at what you said.
But I feel like with that being said,
No, but
I agree on what you said,
Yes.
because we're used to seeing that as a children. As we grow up, we see women being the ones in the kitchen and the ones that are doing all the work at home. I get that. So, but as a man, when you're seeing other men doing something,
It's not your life.
It's
Worry
just
about
a-
yourself.
Mind your business, that's all. Mind your business.
right, of course.
as a
Of
man,
course.
I can't,
life.
as a man, I
saying-
can't respect. See, like I'm talking about my daughter's husband. I can't respect that guy.
Hey, oh God, I'm not
I
respecting.
can't
that.
respect
How,
him.
okay, why can't you respect?
Because
they talked about it and they chose
I don't know, but my
what to
thing
do with the rest of their life,
Bruh, I just can't respect
and
him.
I get to raise my child.
my
I
thing
got
is-
24/7. I get to raise my child.
Right.
I respect him. Because
But no,
Go ahead.
go ahead, Ju. Go ahead, Ju.
I can't respect it because as a man, you're my dad has like been like programmed me to be a working man. Not it doesn't mean that's a good thing or a bad thing, but in general, like not people that don't want to work, but people that don't want to put in the work to do things. Not saying that being a stay-at-home dad or mom is not any work because you're at home. But what if you don't have kids?
That's different. If I don't have kids, I'm working.
But my point is, so if you're at home, but if you're at home,
I'm working.
If you're at home,
if I had no kids, I'm not being a stay-at-home. No, I'm working. But you're mad because we don't see each other. We get money.
So is it there a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home husband? That's my point.
I see what you did there.
Get them there.
I see what you did there.
You get me? Like,
Yeah, I hear you.
that's my point. So like, if it's that difference, if that's the difference, like, and they're just like trying to be, they don't have no kids, and you're talking about being a stay-at-home husband, I can't agree with that. Like, that's just something that just doesn't.
I'm saying regardless, kids or not kids,
Because
like, I'm not respecting it, but I don't know if I can opinion that.
No kids, you got kids, one kid, two kids.
I would tell my daughter, but I don't think I would want. I don't know. I wouldn't want him to hear that because obviously that's gonna come off wrong. But at the same time, that's just how I'm gonna feel.
That's why it's your job to teach him.
But,
That's why it's your job to teach him.
but
Just because he sees
the
that, that
factor.
doesn't mean that. Because he doesn't have to end up like.
No, I'm
not saying that. I'm saying like if you chose to stay home, he doesn't have to be like you could teach him the ropes.
Right.
And then it's gonna be his decision to, with his girl, with his wife again, because it's gonna be their decision with that partner.
But then I'm willing.
I mean, that's something that partners gotta talk about.
Oh yeah,
like,
of course.
Oh, again, he do that in front though.
Right.
Kids and not having a kid. If I don't have a
But
kid, I'm not being a stay-at-home husband.
So are you saying just if there's just a husband, no kids, you're still not respecting that?
I won't respect it if it's a husband part with no kids, but I don't know. I still have a hard time agreeing with
If it's kids, yeah.
a stay-at-home dad because I feel like I don't know. Like you both could just be working. I've just always been the type of person like my parents growing up. They both work. My mom didn't have to work. My mom doesn't have to work now, to be honest, because my dad makes enough for them. It's just them.
Right.
So like. For both of them too, like my dad doesn't have to, my mom doesn't have to like really work, but she decides to work because I feel like it gives you something, it gives you purpose. Like being at home and just being at home, like it's not bad for you. And there are people that want to do that and people that enjoy that because they're gonna be moms or they're gonna be dads or whatever.
Right.
But I feel like that should never be like the number one choice. Like, I feel like you shouldn't just be like, oh yeah, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Or, oh yeah, I want to be a stay-at-home dad. Like, why is that a number one choice? Why can't you
That should be talked about.
No, it was just talked about.
No, but it is a decision that you should be talked about. Because like you said, it shouldn't be a number one option. That's something that when you and your partner are good and the baby's coming and y'all can support each other, like yeah, you don't gotta work. I got us. Mm-hmm. Or hey, you don't have to work. I got you, That's something that they talk about because that's their future, that's their family.
I don't know. I'm saying regardless of both, I'm not respecting them. That's what I'm saying. I can't explain more to it. There's nothing more to say because, like Julian said, I'm not my dad, but I'm building myself to be a working man. I want him to do the same so they both can provide and build whatever they gotta build.
Teach him to be a working man and you not work.
But why? Then I'm saying the grown factor comes in. He's grown. Why I gotta teach a grown person how to work when?
No, you teach him as he's growing up.
No, I'm not. That's not my child. That's me trying to raise a kid how to work. Why am I doing that? When my wife can be teaching it, why am I doing that?
What?
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Like you're being like a figure, like a role model.
I gotta do that for him when. He's got parents that should have been telling him how to work. I mean, again, that plays on the whole.
But again, it's your child.
My girl's working. I'm glad, but she needs to understand that she should be trying to find a man that's also working, not finding a stay-at-home dad, not finding a stay-at-home husband. Regardless, kids or not kids. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, read the question.
One more time.
Would you be okay with your daughter if she's married to a stay-at-home husband,
At this point, they got married. They talked about. Nah, you saying husband with a baby or husband just?
It's just husband, but I'm saying both factors.
That's what I'm saying.
We included kids, and we included, so that's what I'm saying. Both factors. But again, you said that's a conversation. I understand it. That's dumb. But I'm looking outside in, like, no, I can't do that.
Because at the end of the day, it's her happiness that matters. If she's happy with that decision, then that's what it.
True. Right.
You gotta go call her happy. It's her life.
Yeah.
They grown.
Nah,
You taught her. Remember again, your mom taught you a whole bunch of stuff, but you made a lot of your decisions. Same thing with your mom and dad taught you a lot of stuff. You made your own decision.
Mm-hmm.
I taught her everything. And she made a decision. And that's a decision that happened, regardless if I like it or not. You got to deal with it.
Right. I agree. I think it's kind of hard. This is just a hard topic because, like, you want. For me and that's my daughter. Like, I want the best for her. So, like, me thinking what the best is like a man that's able to provide for her, work. And not saying that she doesn't have to work either, because that's my daughter. She can work.
She's working.
She can get her stuff.
I ain't got to worry about her.
So, like, that's my point. I don't know. I just want both sides to be good. Like, I want her to be able to work, and I want her husband to, like, her have a husband that wants to work and wants to, like, have the best to provide for her. So,
But I'm pretty sure, even if he stay home, he's going to find a way to hustle some money.
Hey,
all those guys do.
Hey, you better sports bet or something.
They get into anything. They hustle for money.
You better online casino.
Yeah. I don't know. But I know that for sure. I would want her to, like, want to be with someone that like that. I think she would pick someone like that. Doesn't want to be complacent.
Facts. No.
As well. So.
Definitely, fellas. Answer that question, fellas. I definitely want to hear some of your answers.
Hey, baby, how was work?
Come on.
Oh yeah, come right here. Talk to me about it.
Wow.
Easy.
Rubber feet.
The kids on the
Rubber
couch.
feet.
The kids on the couch.
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Wow. Yeah.
Nah, but I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, but I'm going by person. I wouldn't mind it, and then vice versa.
Thanks. No, I agree.
I feel that. I think it's just it is.
It's up to me. I'm okay with either.
Yeah.
Not bad. But I don't know. I hear we talk about so many different things. I think it could get misconstrued with like the idea of what is real, what is not real.
What is real?
Y'all wanna know?
So what is real?
Encore.
No, it's kidding. We're joking around with because we have a lot of support with us, and this one guy, Izzy, his
What
clothing
is
line,
real?
he came out with What Is Real. Is it's honestly really good clothes. He creates a lot of the clothes himself.
What is real?
Shout out to Izzy. Shout out to Izzy.
And a lot of these clothes are really good quality, worth it. Honestly, I promise you. So
what is real?
Created.
When you get the chance, go look at the link below. We're gonna post it right under here, and you can go look at his shop online. And he has some really good stuff, some really good clothes.
What
I promise
real?
you. He has Chris's hat, Andreas' hat, his shirt,
real?
my shirt.
What is real?
What is real? So it's good. It's good stuff.
Know what is real? Waking up in the morning and you tired, you gotta go to work. What is real?
What is real?
Can I get another snap, please?
Hey, yeah.
What is real? You gotta walk to your car because you're late for work, and you find out you got a flat. Oh, what is real?
Then can't get to work, pissing the kids, all that.
You wake up to brush your teeth, there's no toothpaste. What is
real?
Wow.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Keep It Classy podcast. We do
Classy.
poetry.
Wake up, the girl's calling you for no reason because she's bored.
What is real?
What time is it? It's exactly 2:05 in the morning. What is real?
We're done. We're calling for there. We got some good shows.
I hope you have a good one. Again, focus. I don't know what the fuck happened here. But again,
205, I like that. I like
remember,
205.
man. mentally. If y'all going through something, don't be afraid to ask for help. Talk to us. We're here open. You can chat with us. Message me, whatever. You can message Zay. You can message Julian. We got you. The producers. Happy birthday to Karina. Happy birthday to Jewel. Keep it classy. Happy birthday to Jewel.
Appreciate you. Yeah, shout out to our producer. She's on her vacation and stuff. She's having a good time for her birthday.
Okay, where's she at?
Terrible.
I don't know.
Vacation while we're working.
I know.
What is real?
But yeah, no, it's all love on here. Keep it classy. Like I said, go subscribe, comment, like, all that stuff. We want to know what you guys want to talk about. Want to know what you guys want to hear from us. This is still like a progressive
movement
podcast, and we're just trying to do as much as we can to like get this thing on a next level. You know, we love our support so far, and we appreciate you guys. It's your boy Juju. I'll keep it classy, and my co-host
Papi Alto.
And your man Zayto.
And we're out.
And your man Zayto.
Zayto. Oh, Jack Harlow.
You've been going off now.
Terrible.
Bro,
No, you gotta like fluff it out.
Fluff it. I gotta make it. Do I make it tighter?
make it bigger, motherfucker. First one.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You
gonna see that head?
Yeah, but
You gonna see that head?
it's not even gonna look right. Fuck ass.
Fuck ass.
That's
No, I
fine.
said fuck ass.
Fuck ass.
Fuck ass.
No, I said
Chill.
I said punk. If you want to rewind, just rewind. I said punk ass.
You need to go to the kitchen?
He had to fix. He had to correct himself. Oh.
Is it my singing or the Hennessy?
The point is, you understood me and you understood me.
You're toxic.
Back it up.
What would you do? What would you do?
What a call,